Warning, the following episode of the Blackwell podcast contains spoilers from all episodes of Life is Strange.
Hi, welcome to the Blackwell podcast, where we love Life is Strange more than Max likes to play guitar in a room. I'm Jamie, joined again by Joey and Jess. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey.
And we are doing We've been looking forward to doing this episode for a while, right? Where we're going to be talking about the soundtrack for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when we've been bouncing around for a little bit, just finally getting around to doing it.
Yeah.
Luckily we are going to get into it because, oh boy, I've got 22 things to talk about today.
It's it's pretty much the unanimous opinion that the soundtrack is one of the best for games.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say the best because that's subjective anyway, but everyone loves it, right?
Mm-hmm.
As far as fans of the game.
And if you don't, why? I'm intrigued. Like, it's not rude or anything, I'd just like to know why you don't like the soundtrack.
I've even seen a lot of people say that they weren't like particularly fond of like, you know, kind of the shoegaze, like indie music and all that before the game. It actually kind of turned them on to it, which is cool. And I mean, I get you know, that style of music not being everyone's bag, but it's cool that at the very least the game expanded some of those what's the word? Some of those. Well, anyway.
Expectations?
Just some of those.
Just some of those.
Yeah.
It expanded some.
Something. We don't know what. If you have any idea, let us know in the comments.
I hate like I have this like train of thought, you know, and I'll be all ready to say it, and then I start talking, and it just completely derails. I guess, you know, Chloe got stuck on the tracks of my train of thought, and I had to destroy it. Get her free.
Did you just?
That was really bad.
Why?
Just trying to keep it. I'm just trying to keep it relevant, you know. Just trying to put it in relevant terms. So we start off. What?
I understand why it's relevant, but it was terrible.
Well, I've been hanging out with you for too long.
Ooh.
I don't know whether to be impressed or offended.
You know, we've like started making the same jokes, and all that. It's scary. I think we need a break. I think we need to take a break from each other. It's not you, it's
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Just kidding.
I'll make my own podcast for blackjack and hookers.
Can I be included in that?
No, just me.
Oh, okay.
Making puns at everything. Anyway, we need to get into this.
So we start off, other than, you know, we have menu music and all that, but the first, like, I guess licensed song that we kick off with is,
We should say that we are going by the soundtrack as it says on the CD from the limited edition.
Mm-hmm. But the track listing on that is set up so that with the exception of it doesn't have obstacles on there twice.
Mm-hmm.
But nor, you know, it doesn't have the repeat songs that it uses, but
Right.
it's set up, at least the licensed tracks are set up to follow how they appeared in the game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty cool. It wasn't just tossed on there all nimbly bimbly like.
Even though I have some issue with the order of it, but I'll get into that later.
Okay.
Because it kind of contradicts what you said there. Anyway, let's start off with numero 1. With To All of You by Syd Matters.
and that starts pretty much going out into the hallway.
Yeah, it pretty much
Max,
like
put your
sets.
headphones in.
Yeah, it sets the tone of the game. Kind of.
Mhm.
Like making you feel like it's gonna be all lighthearted and everything. It's like, no.
No, this game isn't about killers and
It's about hipsters and
hipsters. Yeah.
teen angst.
Yeah, right. It's just so like refreshing, I guess, almost. Because like you wouldn't expect, I guess, a game to have some soundtrack like this. So you'd almost expect like a movie too, or something like that.
Right, yeah. It
And
fits the vibe really well. It
Mhm.
sets the tone.
Yeah.
indeedly doodly. And considering when it plays in the game, it's like just after like the vision of the storm, the Killing Arcadia Bay 2. It's
Mhm.
like what the fuck was that? Then this plays like, oh, okay, never mind, I guess that was a dream.
I think it's I mean, there's no way that it wasn't intentional to. I mean, to all of you American girls, and it's, it follows the lives of these American girls. So I thought that was clever. That was
Mhm.
clever usage of the song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from. I was like blanked out. I was like, are they American? I was like, yeah, they're in Oregon. What am I on about?
No, they're not.
They are in fact Canadian.
Yeah, or they're secretly British.
I would love.
Which I think,
What?
I mean, Life is Strange. It got its name from a song. So I imagine that Jean-Luc is, and probably Michelle for that matter. I mean, they probably all are, but just as far as like direction and original story goes, I imagine that a lot of it was they had like a kind of like a soundtrack set like in their mind of how it should play out like as they were going through the game. I imagine that's something that, because you know how like for anyone who's like ever made a video or anything like that, you kind of, lots of times some people set the pacing of the video and all that to, they'll have it like in their head how the music is going to play out, and then they'll kind of build it around that. And
Right.
it wouldn't surprise me at all if that was kind of some of the direction that they had with this.
Mhm. It seemed the song like it just seems to like something that everybody in my school would play. So,
Oh, hipsters of your school?
well, I go to art school, so they're all
So
hipsters.
yes, it's a prerequisite.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, what do we talk about this song? Because we are not musically
Yeah.
gifted.
Well, I'm
speaking
taking a
for
world
myself.
music class right now, but I just started and I had one class already, but I don't really know anything like technical about it.
I really like it probably, it's not my favorite song off the soundtrack, but it probably as far as like the cadence of it goes and the finger picking
The guitar.
with the riffs and stuff, yeah, it's probably my favorite for that.
Yeah.
Because I really love that. Which the next song, when we get into it, does that as well.
Mhm.
That's a lot of songs will have like more of a strumming pattern and all that. Like
Mhm.
well, most songs, but yeah, this one kind of has that folky finger picking. Well, not folk, but it has the finger picking style to it and all
Mhm.
that. I really like that. What?
I'll get into it later. I'm just thinking of something really dumb. I'm just
What?
we should move on to the next song, right?
Mhm.
Which is Crosses by Jose Gonzalez.
Which is my favorite song off this soundtrack.
Mhm.
Chord progression is really simplistic in that song, though. That's like the only musical thing I will ever contribute to this episode. That's it. That's all I can
It's
say. About it.
I mean, a lot of chord progressions in songs are pretty simple, unless you're listening to like math rock or prog or something like that, which I highly recommend you do because it's good. But I mean, you won't see in most songs, especially on the soundtrack, you won't really see these like huge chord progressions.
Right.
More intricate than like, you know, 4 major chords, but some of them are.
Yes.
Yes.
I definitely know what you mean.
Me too.
um,
It's weird because like after listening to like Crosses, it's like, oh, this guy sounds cool. I wonder what else he's done. It's like I listened to Heartbeats. It was like this song sounded kind of sounds familiar to me. And then wasn't it you, Joe? He pointed out it was in that commercial.
yeah, the Sony, was it Vivio
Yeah, with the bouncing ball.
commercial? Yeah. Man, that's like one of the coolest commercials. I don't really particularly like commercials, generally speaking, but I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jose Gonzalez was actually in Red Dead Redemption too. Had a couple songs in that.
Oh, I thought you meant he was in the game.
No.
Oh my god. I'm actually I think I'm planning on seeing him in concert in a couple of weeks.
Ooh,
He's coming to Boston, so
awesome.
probably take some good pictures of that show.
That would be
That'd be
interesting to see.
But yeah,
So, yeah.
he's really good, so really impressive.
He's a Swedish musician, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know we talked about this before, Jamie. There's like only one artist that's actually from the States, right?
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. I just don't remember who it was.
I mean, I know there's like maybe there's more than one because I don't know. Where's Amanda Palmer from?
New
I know she
Zealand.
was in Dress.
She's Australia or New Zealand. Hang on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hang on. Don't hold me on that. I'm checking really quick. All right. I wish I could read. Oh, she is American. What am I on about?
Okay, we might actually be wrong because I think Sparkle Horse is. I think they're from the West Coast. Look that up.
I always thought their name was Sparkle House. We should, yeah. We
They're
really
from
should have.
the East Coast.
We really should have done research on this.
Yeah.
Whoops.
When have we ever? When have we ever though? All right, so yeah, there's a few, and I'm pretty sure Connor Oberst is American as well from Bright Eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we're just. I think we're just.
I don't know.
I know Jonathan Morali is French, and he's the composer, and also in Syd Matters.
I know Mud Flow's from Belgium.
And then Alt J is of course British.
Mm-hmm.
That one's
Message to
the
Bear
obvious.
is a British, I believe, as well as Braden.
I'm American.
No, you're not. Don't lie. Anyway, we need to move on. Oh boy, I just made myself look like an ass. I mean, I might have been because I was thinking of like Angus and Julia Stone, maybe.
What?
Angus and Julia Stone, they're Australian, right?
Oh,
I
okay.
think they're Swedish.
What?
Could be wrong.
They're
Oh, no,
Australian.
Yeah.
I made you look like the fool.
So is that like a way to move on?
Yeah, hang on, is it? Yeah, it's a great segue.
Segue.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
call it great, but it's
That's,
a segue.
It's a
that's the
segue.
word I was looking for.
It's a segue.
Right.
Santa Monica Dream. Now, You
Yeah.
two are weird. Because
Why?
if memory
What?
serves me right, you don't really like this.
Both of
No,
us?
Yeah,
It's a little out there, but I like it.
I honestly thought if like in a previous episode you guys said you didn't like it.
No?
You're half right, because I said in a previous episode, I'm sure, and then also in conversations, that at one point it was my least favorite song on the soundtrack.
And I probably just agreed with him because that's what I do.
Same.
Same.
But it's not anymore. That's changed.
So what is your least favorite then?
Probably Something Good, because
Really?
I really, yeah, I don't, and there's no song on the soundtrack that I dislike by any means, but I really, when that album came out, that Something Good is off of, I listened to it a lot. I really burned myself out on it, and so having done that, even with time having passed, it's still
Gotcha.
it's not like my go-to. It's not like the song that I want to go to on the soundtrack when I want to listen to the soundtrack.
To
Okay.
anyone who wants to know the album, it is An Awesome Wave. Came out in 2012, I believe.
Yeah. A little bit of fun trivia about that is I forget his name, the guy, the front man. His mom would like tell him stories about the ocean and stuff to help him fall asleep. And so there's actually a song on that album that talks about it a bit, but that's kind of where An Awesome Wave came from.
Cool.
Thought they were really cool, like intense surfers. That's why they got the name of the album.
And look up pictures of them. They are not surfers.
Oh,
They're pretty hipster.
all
They're
right. I think I remember seeing an image of them as like, yeah, they are definitely hipsters, I believe.
they're like they definitely rock that like kind of 60s mod vibe, which is cool. You know, I like that. I like that style. I can't pull it off, but after that, we have Chloe thrashing to some Sparkle Horse.
No, this is my least favorite on the soundtrack. Maybe it's like signs of me getting old, but it's too gosh darn loud for me.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty old man of you.
Yeah.
That's coming from the old man.
I don't know. It's like the very beginning of it. It's like it's it's really loud for me. I don't know how else to explain it. I like the overdrive on the guitar. I think it's just too much. I don't like it.
No. I can tell what you mean.
I like it.
Is this episode just going to say what we like and don't like?
Pretty much, yeah.
Gosh, shit. Okay, I should probably mention why I kind of have criticism on the ordering of the soundtrack list on the CD, right?
Why is that?
It's because Crosses is played in episode 2, but Sparkle, like Piano Fire, is played in episode 1. Why is Crosses like up there?
Is
I don't get why.
I know there's 2 episodes that Crosses is in. Isn't it in 1 and 2?
I might be like on the radio and in 1 in next.
I think I'm trying to remember the because I know it's used twice, and I'm pretty sure it is used in episode 1 as well as episode 2. It might be episode 2 and episode 3, but I think it's episode 1 and episode 2.
Oh yeah, because Max tried to play on a guitar to it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because
Okay, I guess I didn't
episode
understand
2
it
opens
because
with-
I didn't understand it because I was thinking when each track was prominently played, and I
right.
just couldn't remember Crosses being in front of Santa Monica Dream. That's why I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it's an optional. It's like you had to interact with the hi-fi
Mm-hmm.
in Max's room to hear it. In episode 1,
Okay.
and then in episode 2, it plays in a cutscene.
Yeah.
After that, no, that pretty much, as far as licensed tracks go on the soundtrack, that finishes up episode 1. Sparkle Burst does Piano Fire.
I wonder why it's called Piano Fire.
Maybe because they let a piano on fire. I don't know.
They I can't remember right offhand. They don't play much of the song. Like, you can't hear much of the song in episode 1. But if you listen to the whole song, they talk about. I know it's like specifically mentioned. I'm gonna look up the lyrics.
That instant, I tried listening to it and then I forgot how loud it was, and I hate it a
God.
little bit more.
I don't hate it because it's loud. I like it. I like the loudness of it. There's just some parts, like, I guess, not the loudness, but like, I don't know. I guess the guitar. I mean, I think it's a good song overall. It's just not one of my favorites, I guess. I don't know. Maybe Joey, because you said there isn't a lot of it in the game. Like, you only hear like the first couple of, seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like loud songs, I guess.
Don't go to a rock concert then.
I kind of have a funny story. Like, I did once, and I hated it. I almost went home for
Wow.
the first 15 minutes.
Well, it's not for everybody.
Because it was just.
I don't like the lights.
Yeah.
Flashing lights annoy the hell out of me. That's just because of the seizures, though. But still.
What concert was it?
Yeah, what concert was it?
If you ever know the group called The Darkness, they did a song back in the day called I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Yeah, that was really loud. I hated it.
Oh God. Oh my God.
I mean, the group's weird as hell, but they're enjoyable in a way, but oh boy, it was loud.
I think the worst concert that I've been to, they were an opening act, so it wasn't like their concert. Because I liked it before. Seeing them live, they were just god awful. Deftones. They opened for Alice in Chains, and oh my God, they was so bad. Like, the dude would just shriek, which they have that kind of style anyway.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, doing it live they were not good at it live.
Wow.
And it was so loud, and then the lights too. The lights gave me a headache. I had to wear, like, it was nighttime, but I had to put on my sunglasses because the light show was just freaking god awful.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Alice in Chains kicked ass.
That's good.
What, Jamie? Are you laughing at?
I was just thinking back to The Darkness, and then I just remembered how weird that I Believe in a Thing Called Love video was.
Oh yeah, it's out there.
Anyway.
Speaking of out there, we are way out there.
Yeah. We need to reel ourselves back in. What? We were talking about Alt J, right?
Alt J. We open up episode 2 with Something Good.
Woo!
And that song is Something Good.
Yeah.
Something good.
Very good cover.
I don't understand most of the words, but I just like the instrumental of it.
Oh, I love it so much. I probably wouldn't ever get sick of it.
Do you know what I do get sick of? Listening to a song and seeing Warren peek out the window.
Oh my God. Had to take that shot, didn't you?
Yeah.
Always take the shot. Yeah, it's not, like I said, it's not a bad song. I don't dislike it. It's just comparatively to all the others.
Yeah.
After that, we really don't have a lot of, in episode 2, we don't have a lot of licensed tracks.
No, because it's heading right to the end now, right?
Yeah, because the next one up is at the end of episode 2, which is Mount Washington by Local Natives, which is my second favorite. I love that song.
Yeah.
Ah, boy, every time I listen to this, I keep on thinking of Kate in the hospital. Or like Kate in the memorial. It's like, no. I don't want her.
Hits me right in the feels every time I hear this song.
Hate it.
I'm in class and my friend's listening to it next to me, my friend, and we both just like, oh my god, we like jam out together to the song, and it's just so, it's not even a jamming song. We just love listening to it.
Don't jam to people in hospital, kids. That's a bad idea.
No.
Anyway, Joey, what do you think of Mount Washington?
I love that song. I guess real quick, just an addendum.
What?
Or a caveat.
What?
We do have another. It's not on the soundtrack because, like I said, they don't double up songs because that would be weird. But when you take the bus to the Two Wells Diner, that's when you hear crosses.
That's where I got confused.
Yeah.
Right.
Just a caveat. That. But anyway.
I like caveat.
Oh my god.
I love seafood.
Episode 2 also has the first usage of obstacles, right?
Episode 1.
Was it episode 1? Okay.
Yeah, end of episode 1. Which, like, the snow is
Yeah,
falling.
you're right.
Yeah, damn right, I'm right. Yeah. I know obstacles. Fuck you.
So then we move on to episode 3.
Like, right in the middle of it, too.
Yeah. This is when they wake up after the pool.
Best scene in the game right here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really touching moment. When it came on, and I've said this before, I think, but I'll say it again. When it came on, my initial thought was, of course, freaking course, they would be listening to Bright Eyes.
For the longest time, I didn't know what was the name of the song and what was the artist's name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like people kept on writing it like different like ways. I was like, what? Like who did what? And it's like when I bought it on iTunes, I was like, that isn't fucking helping. Like it didn't have any like name on the fucking album or anything. Like what the fuck's going on? But like when I got it on the CD, I was like, finally, I have an answer. Anyway, sorry about that.
That's a really good album. I'm not like a massive Bright Eyes fan or particular fan of any of Connor Oberst's work, but I mean, I'm not an anti-fan. But anyway, the album that Lua is off of, I think it's called it's Wide Awake. I'm Wide Awake, It's Morning. I think that's the name of it.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's a good album. It's very good feelsy music.
Can't even remember what the name is now. I already forgot. Shit. Bright Eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm Wide Awake It's Morning. That's exactly it, Joe.
It's a good album.
I just seen a picture of the band. Oh boy, they do look like hipsters too.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And Connor Oberst is like he's really easy to make fun of. Like we would me and a couple buddies I had, we would try to take songs and just do it in Connor Oberst style, because he's so like, especially with the song off of Wide Awake It's Morning, where he's talking about the plane crashing, and it starts off with him like just basically telling a story before the song actually starts, and he's just so like, I don't know, man, so like such an easy target to make fun of, and so we would take other try to do it in Connor Oberst style. Little aside.
It's funny.
Speaking of songs on a game teaching not to make fun of people,
I'm not bullying him. I'm not like showing up at his house and harassing him. Just like mimicking his
Style.
style, yeah.
well, imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Exactly, I'm flattering him.
Right.
Oh, literally, that would suck.
What?
Anyway, track 8, right? Let's move on to that one.
Yes. That is at the end of episode 3.
I hate how long this song felt during the end of episode 3, though. You know what I mean, right, though? When it starts playing, it's like, there's a scene of events trying to get to Chloe's house, and you're just like, oh no, this song feels like it's going on forever, when's it gonna end? You know, we're like getting on the bus, walking past Warren and Stella, the whales and everything.
Right.
It just put you more on edge, just like knowing how kind of slow paced the song was. Like, oh, just get to the fucking house. Fucking run.
Run.
Because Chloe can't.
Run.
Oh my god.
Anyway. Yeah. I like this song. Because it's got no lyrics.
It's not bad.
It's a good reason to like a song, though, because normally I like orchestral stuff. And it's why, like, the final tracks of this album are, like, my favorite. But this one really sticks out because it's simple.
Yeah.
You would, well, you said you don't really like percussion, though, that much in
Yeah, I
songs.
hate percussion.
Wow.
I do. It's like most of the songs in the game don't really have percussion that much.
That's
Yeah,
good.
there's only a few.
What?
I really like Mogwai a lot. I was gonna say you should check out a lot of like the other post rock bands and stuff if you like this song, but I mean it's not like super like permeates the song with percussion, but I mean
So you like this artist?
Do what?
You like this artist then?
Mogwai, yeah.
Why would you? Why?
Oh
Why?
my god. Oh my god.
Why, Joey?
Oh my god.
That's not even a joke.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
is.
just it's,
Why do you like them, Joey?
it's not a joke, Jamie.
Shut
It's
up.
not even anything.
Shut up. Let me have this one.
Oh.
All right, you can have it,
Yeah.
but keep it to yourself. It's yours.
Write it down for time where we're just talking ourselves.
Oh. He's looking at you, kid.
Next up,
Amanda Palmer.
It's overall a good song, a beautiful song.
Yeah, it's good.
I like the
Something good.
That was worse than mine, jeez.
anyway, I like the uke, the use of the uke in the song, the ukulele,
Oh yeah, there is.
which Amanda Palmer was in the Dresden Dolls.
I love like how people. Well, there's like how
This
sometimes.
is from one of her solo.
I love like on her Wikipedia page on how like how she could be known as is Amanda fucking Palmer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's pretty badass. So she earned the title of Amanda fucking Palmer. But yeah, so another little known, well, it's probably not little known, but another little factoid is that Amanda Palmer is married to Neil Gaiman, whom was the writer of Coraline and American Gods, among a myriad of other works. So that's pretty interesting, I think.
Definitely
Not
is. That movie used to freak the crap out of me as a kid.
I've never seen it.
You've never
Oh.
seen Coraline?
No,
So
What the heck?
just haven't.
It's good. It's just creepy. It's like a Tim Burton kind of movie.
Just never seen it.
I love I think it's Leica Studios. They've done a lot of cool stuff. I think that's who did it. The stop motion.
Yeah, I don't remember, but sounds about right.
I can't remember if it was actually Leica Studios or if it was one of the guys from Leica Studio. I can't remember how that it's one or the other. There's some involvement in one way or another from Leica Studios with it. Man, this is completely irrelevant to to the soundtrack, but another cool thing about Coraline is it was Neil Gaiman got inspiration for the story of that off of like one of my favorite folk tales about the whole like other mother thing.
Oh my god.
It came from like it was actually in one of the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books.
Oh my god, I remember those books.
Yeah, and one of the
God.
stories is about like how the girl she meets the little the other little girl at like some bazaar or whatever, and she has a music box.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that was like that's an older folktale, and that was part of the inspiration for Coraline.
Wow. That's really creepy.
Yes.
Anyway,
understand
sorry.
what you mean.
I've derailed us again.
We never had that kind of stuff in the UK. I think like the closest thing we had was Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, and even though where I live, it's really hard to come by and find those books.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They're older, so.
You can read them if you make it out.
Anyway, let's move into the news, right? What's the next one? We were talking about Amanda Palmer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Wait.
Nice
No,
lighthearted thing. We should say it's nice and lighthearted considering what just happened, like in that episode
Yeah.
with the alternate timeline. Oh boy. I'm never gonna play episode 4 again.
I cry every time.
Yeah.
I really do though. I cannot, man. Episode 4 and Sacrifice Chloe ending, just freaking. I have not been able. I've gone back to those particular scenes and like watching other people stream and playing and all that, and like I cry every time. I really do.
I remember we tried to watch it, like, and we've told the story a lot of times. Me and Joey tried to watch the Sacrifice Chloe ending and we just couldn't.
Yeah.
We had to stop. Like, the only good thing about that ending is we find out that Warren walks like a penguin.
Oh my god.
A little waddle.
Yeah.
Do the Warren waddle.
That got me.
So we move from the nice
Oh, fuck.
in my mind straight into fucking Mountains by Message Players, which
Even worse.
yeah, God.
Kills me.
Killed Rachel, apparently.
Oh no.
Spoilers.
No.
Whoops.
So this song is hard to listen to because of the scene associated.
Yeah.
I really like the song. It's cool too, the music video, which came out of course before the game, but the music video is actually like kind of similar in a way to that
It's kind
scene.
of creepy.
It's give it a watch if you haven't. You can see some parallels there. I don't know if they were intentional or not. I kind of doubt it. I mean, I think it's just coincidental. But there are a couple of parallels there. But yeah, so this is where we find the fate of Rachel Amber. This is the song.
It's not real. It's fake.
So
Fake
sad.
fake timeline.
Fake timeline.
The real ones where everything's fine.
Denying it.
Yeah, I'm gonna deny it. Since Christian said there's like the multiverse theory, I'm fucking agreeing with it. There's a universe where it's fine, and that's my canon.
Okay.
Where everything is beautiful and nothing hurts.
Yeah. I'm just happy with it.
So after we find out about Rachel, it's when Chloe's just ready to fucking destroy Nathan after some events pass, and then that moves us to the End of the World party, where Got Well Soon is playing by Breton.
I have to say though, as much as I love all these other songs, I have to say Mountains is probably my favorite one.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's good. Really
Sorry.
good.
No, on to Got Well Soon. I just totally destroyed.
No, it's fine.
Intercepted your segue.
It's just no. I just don't want to listen to that song again.
It's bad memories. It's like you have a breakup with someone and you used to have a song that you
Yeah. Oh my
can't.
god.
Except this
Exactly.
time it's you found your old best friend dead, buried in a shallow grave. You can't listen to that song anymore.
Oh no.
Got well soon, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Fun fact
Yeah.
about this. Fun fact about this. The CD cover from where the album comes from. It's a blue butterfly.
Hey.
Yeah, I wonder if I mean, I'm sure that's highly coincidental too, but it is interesting.
What? I remember when I was getting the CD when it was out. My instant reaction, I knew like the design of the CD was like before the game came out. I just looked at it and went, "You motherfuckers!"
Well.
Gods know what you've done. And then we have Mudflow, The Sense of Me. Another like hard to listen to song because of what it's associated with. It's actually a pretty short song though. Even though the abridged version is used in the game, it's a pretty short song on its own. But we get this song during Nathan's voicemail scene.
Right. Oh my god. Yikes.
Funniest scene in the game right here.
Funny?
Funny?
Also,
What?
Considering how angry and like people hated Nathan, like it just switches around at this moment. It's kind of funny to look at, kind of an ironic sense.
oh, gotcha. I thought you meant like the scene itself was funny. I was like,
him dying.
Well, that too.
What? How?
yeah, I think it was this scene for quite a few people that
I liked Nathan as much of an asshole he was. Just misunderstood.
yeah, I mean, yeah, by everyone, and that fucked him up, and that like
Yeah.
yeah, he's a really tragic character.
In some ways, I think he's more tragic than Chloe's alternate death, alternate universe.
Really? Should we should do a Nathan Redux because you weren't with us in the Nathan episode. So since you were like a diehard Nathan fan,
Yeah.
it'd be interesting to get your take on it.
Well, I would love to, so maybe we'll do that soon.
Yeah, it's an idea. If we run out of ideas, we can do that one.
If we run out of ideas.
Next up, Spanish Sahara.
No, this song doesn't exist to me.
Oh my god, this song. No, this is my favorite one. I changed my mind. This is my favorite one. Mountains is my
You're a
second favorite.
sadist. You're a sadist.
It's a really freaking good song.
This song is, oh my god, it kills me. It kills me. It's so good though.
You two are sick.
What?
I don't
How?
know
It's
you
a good
two.
song.
You
It's
just-
amazing.
I can never listen to the song again.
Oh my god, I love it.
Like, I was listening to the
has-
entire soundtrack, right? To get ready for this episode, and I was like, I actually skipped this one.
What?
I
Really?
skipped
Jeez.
it, yeah, because
How could you skip this one? This is the best
the
one.
association with that scene is like, no.
Yeah, no, I know.
I listened to it 2 or 3 times.
I could listen to it all day, honestly.
I love the build up and the crescendo in it. Like I love that so much because you know it starts off very, very soft and very
I like the beat, like the drums, honestly.
yeah.
I really do. It makes it a little different than the other ones, you know? Because most of them are like Jamie said, without percussion, so
Right, yeah.
it just makes it different. But
Hate it. I
would like
will
to
admit, it's a good song, but I fucking hate it.
Oh my god. Why? Because it's associated with Chloe's death?
No, it's not. The death doesn't exist. This song doesn't exist. Nothing exists.
Never
Just
happened.
denying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
Yeah. What if we are the reflections?
Oh, getting deep.
Jaden Smith, thank you.
Pseudo deep. Jaden Smith deep.
Oh god.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I like this song. I tried to do a cover of it once. I got bored because I was crying all the time. Yeah.
Someone's crying.
Should we move on to the next one?
No, I like this one.
You like pain, Jess?
I'm
Is
listening
that
to
what
it
you
right now.
You get
I
out.
don't want to change it.
Wait, you know what? You're gonna change it now. Obstacles.
Okay. All right. I can do that.
Obstacles. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite songs in the soundtrack.
It's very good. Yeah.
It's good.
It makes me tear up a little bit though. Not as much as my heart, but it makes me like happy cry.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like even though it wasn't the full song, Hannah's cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was a while ago. Wow.
Yeah, it was
That
a long time
was-
ago.
September 2015.
hmm
Yeah. That was
Jeez.
a year and a half ago.
Wow.
Man, that's mind blowing. That I
Is
mean,
that
well,
what
it's
it is?
still January of 2017, but it's mind blowing just that the first episode came out 2 years ago,
Well,
or
I'll
close
put it-
to 2 years ago.
I'll put it into perspective, Joey, right? That video came out when she did the cover of Obstacles. That's when we were in the first couple of weeks of the 3-month hiatus
Oh
Yeah.
before we even knew that the podcast was going to continue. But now it did, and look where we are.
yeah.
I think no one denies the excellence of the song Obstacles.
Right.
I got distracted whilst listening to it yesterday.
Really?
Like, yeah, I was like, "Ah, this reminds me of that cosplay music video that Team Polarized did." And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know what, I'm going to watch it. And I spent like 10 minutes watching it over and over again.
Oh my god.
It's a good video.
It's good, yeah.
It's good. It's probably one of my favorite like fan productions out there besides the Blackwell podcast. Like, comment,
Oh my
subscribe.
god. Oh my god. Shameless self promotion
Yeah.
during our own podcast.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see on Reddit a thread pop up, like an Ask Reddit thread pop up about like what people's favorite podcasts are,
I scroll down to see if we get
I do. I do. Like I just like I know it's not gonna happen. We're a very humble production and small and very niche, but man, it would be cool. It would be cool to see.
Did you just pronounce it as niche?
Yeah.
It's niche.
No? What?
Yeah, it's niche. What are you on about? Niche?
I say niche.
Niche.
Is it,
Weird.
is it niche or niche?
It's niche, like a niche market.
You don't.
It's
I'm
well,
asking
it's
Connor.
French, so
Niche.
it would be closer to niche. Yeah.
It's not niche, you weirdos.
Okay. It's widely accepted pronunciation here in the States is niche.
Connor says niche too.
Weirdos.
Niche.
I mean, the
guess
actual pronunciation, yeah, you're right. The actual pronunciation is closer to niche
probably, yeah.
because it is a French word, but
Guys are fucking weird. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
You're foreign, so.
Actually, this is a British production because
Oh.
I'm the one who makes it. So yeah.
Okay, so
technically.
we're foreign.
Yeah. You're the foreign ones. Damn
Okay.
redcoats.
we're blue coats, friend. You're the red coat.
Yeah.
See, someone took the geography.
It's not geography; it's history.
Wow, someone's smart. Reading all those books
Oh my god.
at the library.
Life.
Anyway, we have went on a really big tangent.
This one isn't even good either. It's really.
I got through
This
the
is our
entire
dumbest.
song of obstacles while we were just talking about random crap.
It's good stuff.
This is why we'll never show up on a list of people's favorite podcasts.
It's because of me. I'm sorry.
It's because of all of us.
Oh my
To
God.
all of us.
To all of us.
All of us.
Girls.
Anyway, I like how the licensed tracks on this CD end and begin with Syd Matters.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Syd Matters, who is a member of it. Oh, fuck. I knew there was something I was meant to mention about Foals, right? Little fun trivia fact. The drummer of Foals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Worked at a supermarket in the UK with Mr. Gavin Free, who is part of the Slow Mo Guys on YouTube. Their video is fucking great.
Oh, wow.
It's like water balloons popping in slow motion, people getting hit in the face with soccer balls.
They're entertaining watches.
Yeah.
That's cool though. I didn't know that. But yeah, Jonathan Morali, the original score composer, is of Syd Matters fame and also Jonathan Morali fame. Would work.
Yeah. I really want to get him on the show, but I don't know how. Like,
yeah, I don't think Syd Matters is active anymore, are they?
they are just very, very. It's on like they post on their Facebook page every now and again, but barely. I think the last time they posted was like in November or something. Oh, March. Whoa.
So yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, it'd be worth. Well, I know we have checked into seeing how maybe one day we can get Jonathan Morali on the show. That would be really cool.
That'd be awesome.
I know that's how you want to play the podcast out.
Yeah, that's how I want the last episode.
The only problem with that though is like, what if? I mean, I guess we could come back if season 2 does come around.
Well, that's how I consider all of these episodes season 1. Because
Yeah, that makes
we've
sense.
been talking about season 1 of the game.
Yeah.
That's true. Always keep it open.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see how the future plays out. We probably need to do more than one episode every 2 months to start with before we start planning for
Well,
a revival. And
don't worry, we're going back to every 2 weeks now with a little fun thing later on that we're going to mention about. Stay tuned. But number 15, Golden Hour, composed by Jonathan Morali. This song helped me realize that this game was going to be special.
It's good.
Like, as soon as you load up the game, it's like, boom, starts playing. It's like, yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
It's kind of a different version on the menu, if I remember correctly, too.
I bet, yeah.
Because I used the same version for the podcast intro, and it sounds different for the intro. I was like, what is this? This is new, but I love it. What's happening?
I love the name. It definitely like makes it fit into the game.
Golden Hour, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, why are you laughing?
I was just gonna say, well, you know how crazy was the is it that the song fits into the game and it's composed for the game?
Yeah,
That's true. I know.
It was kind of aggro.
Yeah.
But I said it anyway.
When is anything that we say not aggro, though?
Towards Jess, yeah.
Shut up.
We're sorry. Not really.
So yeah, I'm trying to pull it up because to be honest, I have a hard time remembering names to songs and like piecing the actual song to when I don't have like lyric association to them.
I'm listening to it right now to kind of jog my memory, and I just want to play the game again right now.
I just think of the load screen.
Yeah. I know we're not there yet, but my favorite song off of the composed the original score is Night Walk.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Mm.
Oh, well, we should really talk about Golden Hour because we're just talking about, I just realized the majority of these songs are if we like it or not.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, that's what usually, because we don't know anything about music. I mean, at least
that's
I
the
don't.
funny thing about it. We just don't know.
I have no
Well, I
idea.
mean, not to a degree where we could like break
Right.
it down and say like, yeah, like I mean, we're no
Oh, let's break
theory
it
majors,
down.
music.
No.
Although I will say, man, I really do want to get into music theory.
That'd be cool. I know a couple people that are doing that.
I almost did.
Man, it's really cool.
I did business instead. Oh, that was a fucking mistake.
Oh, yikes.
To anyone doing business out there, I am so sorry. It's not. It's like it's one of the most boring subjects I've ever taken.
I'm
It
doing
is.
photo, which is kind of ironic because of the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Golden Hour. It kind of like follows my no percussion rule really well. That
Course.
it's one of my favorite songs on the soundtrack, and there's no percussion.
Mm-hmm.
Just all acoustic guitar, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. It's very relaxing, very calming.
Mm-hmm.
Damn right.
It's definitely something I would listen to before bed.
I have fell asleep on this song quite a few times, and it helps.
Mm-hmm.
So is that Golden Hour? We're gonna move on to the next one.
Sure. It's a bit. Maybe just purely because of the association with the game and all that, but GoldenEye also almost has this like kind of melancholy feel to it, even though it is very like peaceful and relaxing. I guess it's very nostalgic. It has a very like melancholy, nostalgic feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess nostalgic to me now, just making me think back to 2 years ago when the game came out. Oh crap!
Yeah.
It's 2 years ago to this date, right? 22nd?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So wow, we are doing
A
a
2
2-year anniversary.
What on the
We
soundtrack?
are recording.
Whoa! I did not notice that. That was kind of good timing.
Yeah, that is. That's man. I didn't notice that either. Man, how do we do a freaking podcast on this game and we can't keep up with the dates and shit? We need to do a better job. So happy 2-year anniversary to episode 1
Whoops.
of
Let's
Life is
put
Strange.
that. Cut that into the beginning.
No, no. We're living with the mistake.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Great.
Anyway, should we move on to track 16?
The Storm.
Storm.
I don't. This. I find this song unsettling to me. It's
Yeah.
unsettling. Because it sounds like it's in reverse to me.
Yeah. It kind of like. It sounds like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it was. I mean, maybe that's like how some of it was recorded. It's like a specific chord, and then reversed. Like
Yeah.
it definitely is. I'm listening to it now. Yeah, it definitely is. It's how it was.
How the hell
That's
do they
cool.
do that?
They reverse it, Jess.
They reverse it.
No, like, no. Shut
They
up.
throw it down, they flip it, and then they reverse it.
Ugh. Jamie, why?
I have not made that joke in a while, alright? Give me a little bit of space, alright? But I'm trying to remember when this song was playing in the game. I can't remember.
Maybe just for like the rewind?
Episode 5.
Okay.
Episode 5 in the dark room.
Oh.
When Jefferson's like kind of lecturing to Max about everything.
Oh yeah. I think it's also when in episode 5 when the menu changes, because you know how like
Oh, right.
depending on the episode that you're on, the menu will have different things. But when the storm is actually like in the menu, I think this is what's playing as well.
I believe so.
Or what about when you have to make a really tough decision? I feel like I hear this.
I think this is the final choice.
Yeah. Is it?
I think so.
Could be,
Or a variant of it.
yeah.
Maybe just like a little piece.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Either way, it keeps me on like the edge of my seat.
Goosebumps.
I wish, like, could actually dedicate to doing the show, because that would be something that'd be like easy to, like, if I had the time to go through and play and like make notes and of like when songs and sounds and all that things, but I don't get paid to do this, and I got school.
Yeah.
Before that I had work, so got to justify that. That's why we don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's a few different times that a lot of these original scores are used, original tracks are used.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think you guys are right.
Hope so.
We should
Move
go
on.
to school to learn about everything Life
The
is
fucking
Strange.
segue, you idiot. Where's the fucking segue?
So why don't we go to Blackwell Academy to learn?
Fucking get out. Fucking that was a stretch.
Yeah, well, I tried.
Every time I hear this, it makes me want to do a certain segue to a segment where we have on the show. But we don't have it this week. Because we're not prepared.
Oh, I have stuff lined up. I just didn't know we were doing it because of what our next episode is going to be.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
We'll
we should
talk about it.
We should play every single song in the background quietly of like every single song we're talking about.
No, I'm not doing that much effort on this.
Why?
Plus, two, we could only do the original score. We can't do any of the licensed songs.
I'm not doing that. That is way too much effort.
Well, it's on YouTube, so.
Yeah. I'll put a link to like the soundtrack. You can just listen to it there to know what we're talking about. Anyway, Blackwell Academy. The bass line in this is great.
Yeah.
Listening to it now. Man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just
The score is so freaking good.
Right. Yeah.
boring. What? I'm just.
Sorry, I got caught up into the groove of it. Yeah, the bass line is really, really groovy. For lack of a better word.
I like want to like sing the song like with my like play the song with my mouth.
Oh man, speaking of singing songs, Spanish Sahara is actually a really good one to sing along with, especially driving. It gets like really intense.
Especially if you get kicked in the nuts. Am I right?
Oh, in the beginning, yeah.
Boy. Anyway. Yeah, Blackwell Academy. It's like a variant of it is what I use for the Everyday Heroes bit. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like towards the end, but just most of these songs in the original score is so soothing. I just love listening to this. It makes me. Do you know what? I'm ending this episode right here. I'm gonna play the episode right now. Episode 1. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Still.
I need to. I'll probably be replaying it soon. I need to brush up.
Mm-hmm.
I replay like certain moments, every month or so. But I need to just go through and play the full game again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
But God, I'm gonna play Mass Effect.
Yeah, about time.
I'll do it in secret after I finish Final Fantasy 15.
Stream.
Anyway, Kate, very haunting track.
Mm-hmm.
Number
Kind of
8.
sums up a character really well, though.
Yeah. It's really depressing, not gonna lie.
Yeah. That's why theory is so cool. Like that's why music theory is so cool, and why I want to learn it is because it's just so interesting that with music you can set the tone, and like you can specifically like you can have the music that specifically tells the story of like the story that's going on, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's so cool.
So
That's why I really like prog rock and stuff like that.
As soon as you said we're moving on to Kate, it just switched tracks for some reason. That was really
Kate's
well
a
done.
pretty short one.
Yeah.
Mm.
About a minute and a half or so. A minute and 40 seconds.
That's haunting, though.
I almost thought 19 and 20 were the same.
Same name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... They're close names, but completely different tracks, though.
Yeah.
Like, theme-wise. But anyway, we'll move on to that in a bit. It's Kate, jeez. This is playing in her room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's all dark. The mirrors are covered. The wine bottle hidden away.
Yeah.
So scary. Like, so sad.
We need to stream this game soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to do another Extra Life stream.
Me too.
Yeah, we should organize that.
Yeah. Start working on that. That'll be coming up. That'll be coming up this year. We'll do another Extra Life stream. It's a lot of fun.
Anyway,
Timeless.
we'll make sure to save that stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we'll try to get some guests back on and try to do it up like we did last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do.
Anyway, timeless. Yeah. Do you guys have any idea when this is played in the game?
It's played during like the really like where you have to give you like a sense of urgency, right? Like
Yeah, mainly
Is it-
episode 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it's mainly when you're trying to get away from the security guards.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And it does a good job of it. It does a good job of like making you feel kind of antsy and like you're on the edge of your seat.
Yeah, reminds me of a timer for some reason.
I guess yeah, it does have
Like
kind of that cadence, metronome.
Yeah. You know words, Joey.
What? We all know I'm the pretentious one here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not great with music, but oh boy, I can just say I like it or I don't like it. Some parts
You
I
would
do.
think this one would be played like when Max is in the dark room.
Like trying to get or
Trying
with
to get out?
Jefferson or like trying to get out.
Well, yeah, with Jefferson.
Or maybe with Jefferson and David
Oh yeah.
when they're doing the fisticuffs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or when they're just looking around.
Oh right, yeah. When they're
'Cause that's creepy. Like that would just make me so nervous. I honestly thought he was gonna like come down when I was like doing that.
that would have been pretty nuts.
Yeah.
If he went down,
Yeah.
that's how the episode ended, like halfway when it was supposed to.
Yeah. So when the game ended.
Yeah.
Game over.
You lose.
It's interesting, Jamie. It's interesting that because you're pretty talented at playing by ear and stuff. It's interesting. That you don't know.
Nah, shush you.
Yeah, you are. It's pretty interesting that I think you definitely, if it was something you wanted to pursue, you would be good at it.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Moving on. Timelines.
You can't take a compliment, can you?
Shush. Timelines. This song is heartbreaking to me, to be honest. Mainly because it's played during the intro of episode 4,
Mhm.
when Max and Chloe are on the beach.
Yeah. And then the most heartbreaking thing is where
Can I take a
all-time
guess?
low says
He does.
she hates the word hella.
She isn't the real Chloe. Anytime that Chloe says hell, it's like, yeah, you own that. It was like when she said I hate it, I was like, you're fucking dead to me. And in about half an hour, apparently she was.
Oh boy, wow. You went there.
I did.
Man,
I can't. I
you
was
bought a
trying.
one-way fucking ticket.
I tried to backpedal, but I was like, no, it's too late. I might as well own it.
Well, you owned it.
Anyway. Yeah, this song's just sad to me.
Yeah. But it is appropriately named, of course, as all of them are. Timelines. being that it takes place during an alternate timeline when you are timeline jumping.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is Night Walk,
Yeah, Nightwalk. Go on
which is
to
my
that.
favorite. Mainly again,
Nathan's room, right?
and
The dark.
just Blackwell at night.
Oh yeah,
like-
like in episode 3, right?
Yeah, when you're leaving the dorms.
Mhm.
It does just again back like I'm gonna like get hung up on this, but back to the whole theory of it. It does just have such a nighttime feeling, and it's possible that part of it was like the association with it. But at the same time, I feel like I could probably listen to this without knowing the context, and it would just have a very like nighttime feel to it. So
Mhm. It has like an instrument in it that like isn't in any of the other ones. Like, it's kind of like,
Like synth, right?
yeah, is it? I don't know. I can't really make it out.
are you talking about that kind of like
Like it's like a whistly kind of, or like a
that like
like a xylo.
Great
I don't know.
description there.
Maybe I'm on something. Yeah, like it sounds like a xylophone or something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think it's just a
Sounds like a synth lead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's really pretty actually.
Yeah, it is. This is another good lull you to sleep song.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Anyway, yeah, there's that one. I've been kind of like trying to get to number 22 because it's my favorite of the entire soundtrack.
Chloe and Max.
No.
Okay, so the story behind that is I said that erroneously one time, and Jamie got really pissed off about it. So then I started saying it all the time.
Do you play as Chloe Price? No.
Come on, is it that big of a deal? No.
Yes,
And
it
the only
is.
reason I kept doing it is because you got so upset about it.
It's because you don't play as Chloe Price trying to save your pug friend Max Caulfield, right?
Maybe you do. Maybe if that's how you want to see it.
No, you don't. It's Max and Chloe.
Right, Max and Chloe.
Chloe's just the side bitch.
Excuse you.
Sidekick. Hey, she said it herself.
Not the side bitch. That's completely
Side
different.
bitch. Side bitch.
There was I saw a while back, someone had actually kind of written out lyrics
Oh yeah.
to this song. It was decent. I don't remember anything other about it other than that, but I'll find it. But
This is one of the only songs I like with percussion because it's so simple.
Mm-hmm. It is very simple, yeah.
I kind of think of it like a heartbeat.
Yeah, yeah.
this man, it gets me a bit emotional. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an emotional dude anyway, but it's just I miss Max and Chloe. I miss them.
I think we all do.
I want more Life is Strange right now.
Me too.
Can we I don't know, hire
Sign a petition?
hire
No.
like the people who worked on Life is Strange just to make like a short
What if-
video and shit?
Wait,
of-
wait. What if we did a like a live stream like we did like a
Of like a table read of something.
well, I was gonna say just to raise money to get to pay them to do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't think that's the issue. I don't think like the maybe like
they said they'd be
$1,000.
down. They like everyone said they'd be down, but I feel like if we do that, we might get sued.
Yeah.
Also, like, hey, we here's maybe a couple $1,000 that we raised. Can you please make
Make it
just
Take
like
it off.
ruin all the rapport that we've garnered so far with everyone by trying to push them into the game.
It's like a bribe, pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, just it's like, oh, whoops, I've dropped my thousands of dollars. Make the game. Thank you.
This will cover half a day of production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to raise money to get a table read done or something on a live stream for charity of like a scene from the
That'd
game.
be cool. That'd be awesome.
That would be cool, yeah.
I bet you could probably do that.
I know what scene I'd like in particular, but everyone would hate me for it, especially
What?
myself. As the bathroom scene.
Oh
The
my
final
God.
choice. The rooftop scene with Kate, that would be difficult.
Oh,
Why do you want to why are you so
And
why are you
episode
so-
4 with episode 4 when Chloe asks you to make the choice.
It's like, man, they
The worst decision I could make.
Ashley and Hannah and Diane talked about how freaking emotionally draining and how it had them fucked up for a week or more afterward, and you want to make them do it live.
Yeah, for
Oh,
charity,
God.
for the kids.
for the kids. Oh God.
So this game fucked me up, fam.
Yeah.
I think the soundtrack was definitely a big factor towards it anyway.
It definitely did. It definitely made the game.
Well, it was a big factor of what made the game exceptional.
Right.
I wouldn't say it made the game, but a big story part was story was a part of that, as well as the performance writing.
It added to giving credibility to its realness, which I know a lot of people say they have problems with the dialogue and stuff like that, even though
It's cheap.
maybe people don't say maybe not specific things that some of the characters said, but we all have our idiosyncrasies and our synchronicities, and we all have these little things that we say amongst our friends and all that. So to try to say that people don't talk like that, I don't buy that at all.
If
And then people said some goofy shit too, with my friends.
if people say people don't talk like that, they should lock me in they should lock themselves in a room with me for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Instantly
we all,
proves them wrong.
we all have these these ways of speaking that are maybe not exactly how Chloe speaks or how Max speaks or anything like that, but especially when we were kids, and we all had to we were trying to figure out what our style was and all that, and we had these our lingo. And so anyway, I'll step down from my soapbox. I get very defensive over Life is Strange. It's ridiculous.
Just talking about it right now just makes me want to just do this extra live stream sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we should try on Extra Life Day in November this year, or?
Oh no, that's too long of a wait, dude.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, we could do it then too, but don't you want to do one sooner?
yeah, I want to do one really soon.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh boy, just talking about it makes me get hyped.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work to set up, though, isn't
Maybe
it?
me and Jess will actually make it for the entire stream this time.
Ooh, I mean, I probably could, but
I need to look into it. I think you can actually, I think the goal is for you to do 24 hours, but I think you can break it up. I think you don't have to.
You can break it up.
Which I had a lot of fun doing this straight 24 hours, but
With the 10 cans of Monster just
yeah,
down the hatch.
yeah.
You animal.
but maybe so we can set it up so that all three of us will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that'll help us kind of pace it a bit better, because the first playthrough was when we had all our guests, and so it took us all day to get through the first playthrough. Like, I mean, we were well into the night. At least I was before we even finished. And then we only got to episode 3, and that was like speed
Right.
run.
And we ran out of prizes too, so we had to add more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's another thing too, which.
Oh yeah,
Well,
just trying to think of prizes. Like, oh boy.
Yeah.
But
Everyone gets a pat on the back if they win a prize. That's it. That's all we can
Oh,
afford.
Jesus. Mm-hmm.
But I will say, I found out how to do the giveaways better with the bot that we were using with Nightbot. I figured it out like after the fact. So that will be, we won't have to like, if we do have prizes, we won't have to like constantly roll and re-roll and stuff. But
All right.
yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's the soundtrack.
Yeah. As big of a tangent that was.
Yeah, back on course.
Back on course to end the episode, apparently. Whoops. But before we end it, we need to kind of talk about something we want to do. Because we've realized it's been a year, well over a year since we did the community appreciation episode.
Which was episode 10.
And now this is episode 35. 25 episodes ago.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
we're not doing Everyday Heroes this episode because our next episode will be One Big Everyday Heroes.
Which will be 2 weeks from now, we promise. And we're going to open up our emails and submissions so you can send in anything Life is Strange related.
Yeah. So if you're unsure of the format of how we're going to do it, you can look back to episode 10. And it's just a showcase of cosplay, fan art. It can be renders. It can be anything. Just send
music
us in.
covers as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So send us in, and we'll be looking for stuff too. We'll be
Browsing the
going
interwebs.
through the. Yeah. So tweet it to us, email it to us. You know the routine. Well, unless this is your first time.
Yeah.
If you don't know the routine, you can email us blackwellpodcast@hotmail.com. You can tweet to us at blackwellpdcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're on Tumblr, Instagram, yeah.
Lifeisstrangefans.com. There's a form there that you can submit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
We'll be tweeting about it too. We'll give like pretty frequent reminders. Tumblr, you can find us on Tumblr, Blackwell Podcast.
mhm.
We're on DeviantArt too. We don't submit anything on there. We really just kind of use it to get in touch with the artists that are on.
To get permission.
Yeah. But by all means, get in touch with us on there. What else?
That's it, I think.
Yeah. You can also get in touch with us individually as well.
Yeah. Best way to get in touch with me and Joey's probably Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm most active on there. Jess, I guess Instagram would probably be the best way to get in touch with you, right?
Yeah, probably. Either through the podcast one or just my art one. Usually I'm on there a lot.
Okay. So yeah, if you, for whatever reason, don't want to submit to our official stuff, you can submit your stuff to one of us as well.
Mm-hmm. With a link to like where the original source is, so we can kind of give credit back to.
Mm.
Right. Yeah. So if you have it, like where you want to have it,
For example, if you have a Facebook page or a Twitter account, just link to like the image on your Facebook account if you wanted it. So I want it linked back there with credit and all that stuff.
And goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Make sure it's your work.
Yeah.
We want to see what you can do. No.
If not, you make us look like the fool. You make you look like the fool. You know. Just give credit where credit's due, and that's what we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just want to spread the love, especially since it's Life is Strange stuff.
Yep.
Well, that's the only thing we can do, right?
So, if you yourself don't want to submit anything, but you know someone that might, spread the word for us. We'll spread the word, and release the crack hand.
You fuck that. God damn it, you had to fit that in somewhere, didn't you?
You know me.
I wish I did.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Find us on iTunes. You can find us on Google Play. Of course, we have
SoundCloud?
RSS feeds, SoundCloud, YouTube, of course. I'm gonna see about getting us up on Spotify too. I'm gonna see what that involves because I know they have podcasts on Spotify, so I'll check into that.
Okay. And I feel like I should make ourselves a Reddit account for the podcast as well.
Yeah,
Because that's where we started.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So we will see you in a couple of weeks.
With
We will be.
Oh, we should set a deadline.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I've got a good idea. How about Wednesday the 2nd? Well, Wednesday the 1st. And we record on the Saturday the 4th. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. So the deadline is the 1st of February.
We want to say midnight UK time.
We'll say midnight Eastern.
Eastern. Okay. So midnight Eastern is the deadline.
Which
And
is 5 a.m. British time.
11 Central.
I think so.
And then 9 p.m.
Pacific.
Western. Pacific, yeah. Western time.
Western time.
Yeah, LA time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in 2 weeks with this appreciation episode of the community.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.